number did Cal Ripken Jr. wear for the Rochester Red Wings?
Number 5.
Boom!
You got it, Bob.
Congratulations, Bob. 2 tickets to opening day, courtesy of Dan Mason.
I have a question for Danny.
Okay.
Sure.
Did the stadium get new seats in the off season?
No, we did not. We are hopeful to have that sometime within the next 2 to 3 years, but not this year.
Oh, okay. All right.
Have to bring that seat cushion with you, Bob.
Right. So while you're on, can you go run down your promotions for this year?
Oh, we got too many to list right now. We'll be dropping our promotions calendar here hopefully in the next week. So tune in to our social media channels at Rock Red Wings or at redwingsbaseball.com.
Thanks, Bob. Congratulations on nailing that trivia answer. Good job. With Dan Mason, I'm Josh Wetzel, filling in for Bob Lonsberry. We'll be chatting with Dr. Jonathan Wilmot, the director of Wilmot Cancer Institute. Did I say Jonathan? Yeah, he's the director of the Wilmot Cancer Institute. He might as well go as Wilmot, right? Dr. Jonathan Friedberg will be with us after the top of the hour. We've got news, weather, traffic, all that stuff coming up here on News Radio Wham 1180.
News Radio Wham 1180, an iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human.
This Sports Spotlight is brought to you by Capital One Venture X Card, founding partner of iHeart Women's Sports. Did you know that 1998 was the first year that the Olympics featured a women's ice hockey competition? Team USA, led by Captain Cammie Granado, won a perfect 6-0-0 and took home the very first women's hockey gold, defeating Canada 3-1 in Nagano, Japan. With Venture X, enjoy easy-to-use premium benefits like a $300 annual Capital One travel credit. Plus, you can earn unlimited double miles on every purchase. Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Amber and Paul have a cat named Ash, and this is his petivity story.
We got the smart litter box monitor to monitor his weight. We wanted to track how often he was going in and out of the litter box.
The smart litter box monitor gave a sense of knowing.
We found that he gained pounds and was going into the litter box without using it. When we took him into the vet, they identified that he had a urinary blockage, which is life-threatening.
The smart litter box monitor saved our cat's life.
Give your pet the story they deserve at petivity.com.
Real consumers who were compensated for sharing their story.
So, should we split the bill?
But math is the worst.
Not all math, because with New York Lottery's extra multiplier scratch-off games, you can multiply your winnings up to 200 times.
Wait, multiply my winnings?
Yeah, you take your winnings, then multiply those winnings up to 200 times.
So all of my winnings times 200?
Yeah, that.
Oh. I've always said math's the best.
Play for chances to multiply your winnings 30, 50, up to 200 times. Prizes up to $5 million. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
With Bear, finding perfect inventory for your store just works. All you need is you, your vision, and thousands of brands ready when you are. Discover new products before you open. Restock your best sellers between customers. When wholesale works around you, you discover more. Fair, where retailers find what's next. Visit fair.com/next. That's FAIRE.com/next.
Joy starts simple, like how Lay's Classic starts with real, farm-grown North American potatoes. They've made their crisp potato chips salted to perfection since 1938. No artificial flavors or colors. For real moments with your favorite people, made over your favorite bag of chips. It's that simple. Real potatoes, real flavor, real joy. Lay's, America's favorite chip, established 1938. Tap the banner to learn more.
iHeartRadio Earth is here with little tips for a healthier planet. Farming meat accounts for 14% of global greenhouse gas emissions, the same as all modes of transportation combined. Help reduce the impact your meals have on the environment by going meatless one day a week. When we all chip in, our world becomes a better place. Brought to you by iHeartRadio Earth and the National Environmental Education Foundation. To find more tips for smarter, sustainable living, or to take action in your own community, go to iHeartRadio.com/Earth.
Look up, look down, look around, look up, look down, look around. In the trees and on the ground, 'cause the ALB must be found.
If you're hearing this, you should be concerned about the Asian longhorn beetle, an invasive species that's destroying our trees. But you can help. Look for the signs and help stop the beetle.
Look up, look down, look around. Look up, look down, look around. In the trees and on the ground, 'cause the ALB must be found.
Some signs of the ALB are dime-sized holes on tree trunks, a sawdust-like material called frass, and the beetle itself, with a long black body and white spots.
Look up, look down, look around. Look up, look down, look around. In the trees and on the ground, 'cause the ALB must be found.
Learn all the signs and how to report them at AsianLonghornedBeetle.com. That's AsianLonghornedBeetle.com.
First, fast, accurate. Rochester's news, weather, and traffic station.
News Radio, Wham 1180.
Good morning. It is now 9:02. We have cloudy skies, 31 degrees in downtown Rochester. I'm Dulaski at News Radio, Wham 1180. No arrests announced yet in an hours-long standoff on Rochester's northwest side. Police say a man threatened a person with a gun overnight at Holy Rosary Apartments on Lexington Avenue near Finch Street. Nearby roads were closed for several hours. A 24-year-old Rochester man accused of child sexual abuse at a local daycare. Robert Huffler is charged with first-degree sexual abuse and 2 counts of child endangerment. The alleged abuse took place while the children were in Huffler's care with several identified victims. Police have not released the name of the daycare involved. A former Ogden police officer pleading guilty in federal court.
47-year-old Stephen Plouffe is charged with threatening a federal law enforcement officer. He allegedly left a threatening letter on the porch of an FBI special agent last September, then threatened Greece police officers who went to detain him. Plouffe was then taken to Rochester General, where he later escaped, triggering a manhunt. He pleaded guilty last month to a state reckless endangerment charge and is awaiting sentencing. Marty Casper, News Radio, Wham 1180.
That state sentencing scheduled for later on today. Elsewhere, Britain's former Prince Andrew arrested on suspicion of misconduct in public office. This all relating to his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. CBS News correspondent Rami Inocencio has more from London.
In a statement, police confirmed, "We have today arrested a man in his 60s from Norfolk and carrying out searches at 2 addresses. He remains in police custody and will not be named." Andrew has vehemently denied any wrongdoing whatsoever since he befriended Epstein in 1999.
I have no recollection of ever meeting this lady.
Including knowing Virginia Giuffre, who accused Epstein of sex trafficking her as a teenager. She took her life last year.
Authorities investigating if he shared confidential information about investment opportunities with Epstein. And the reward doubled for information leading to the arrest of those involved in the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie. Arizona authorities announcing that an anonymous donation of $100,000 now being offered on top of the $100,000 FBI reward for the missing mother of Today's Show host Savannah Guthrie. News Radio Wham 1180, time 9:04.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks VapoStick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks VapoStick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
LifeLock, how can I help?
The IRS said I filed my return,
but I haven't.
1 in 4 tax-paying Americans has paid the price of identity fraud.
What do I do?
My refund, though.
I'm freaking out.
Don't worry, I can fix this.
LifeLock fixes identity theft guaranteed and gets your money back with up to $3 million in coverage.
I'm so relieved.
No problem. I'll be with you every step of the way.
1 in 4 was a fraud-paying American. Not anymore. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS at LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
This Sports Spotlight is brought to you by Capital One Venture X Card, founding partner of iHeart Women's Sports. Did you know that 1998 was the first year that the Olympics featured a women's ice hockey competition? Team USA, led by Captain Cammie Granato, won a perfect 6-0-0 and took home the very first women's hockey gold, defeating Canada 3-1 in Nagano, Japan. With Venture X, enjoy easy-to-use premium benefits like a $300 annual Capital One travel credit. Plus, you can earn unlimited double miles on every purchase. Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Attention parents! Watch your child go from ABCs to confident readers in just 30 days with Hooked on Phonics. It only takes 15 minutes a day to unlock the most important life skill for their future, reading. We transform kids no matter their starting point with fun lessons, catchy songs, and guaranteed results. 1 grade level jump or your money back. Right now, get free access to Hooked on Math and Spelling apps plus your first month for just $1. Visit hookedonphonics.com today and unleash your child's reading potential.
31 degrees. I'm Dolansky. News Radio WAM 1180. Next news at 9:30. Breaking news when it happens. Anytime. Another hour of the Bob Lonsbury Show featuring guest host Dan Mason and Josh Wetzel from the Rochester Red Wings right now on News Radio WAM 1180.
Hey, thank you, Joe. Josh Wetzel with Dan Mason here, high above downtown Rochester, filling in for Bob Lonsbury. And it's not all baseball and sports this morning. We're happy to be joined now by Dr. Jonathan Friedberg, who's the director of the Wilmot Cancer Institute. Dr. Friedberg, thanks for joining us. This is National Cancer Prevention Month, and you guys have been doing a great job for such a long time at the Wilmot Cancer Institute. Thanks for taking some time with us this morning.
Thanks, Josh. It's great to hear your voice on such a cloudy, dreary day.
Yeah. Let's actually start with some baseball. How do you think your Brewers are going to do in 2026?
You know, it's, I guess, somewhat similar to what the Buffalo Bills fans endure every year, that, we had the best record in baseball last year, and heart was ripped out in the playoffs. It's going to be tough. You know, we lost Freddie Peralta, our best pitcher, to the Mets, but they always seem to be scrappy and have young kids, so they'll be a fun team to watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love Pat Murphy, the manager of the Brewers also, Doctor. He's
Old time.
Oh, old time, and just he's a baseball guy. That's the best description for that guy.
Well, Pat Murphy is also a former Notre Dame coach, which is one of the reasons Dan likes him a lot as well.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that, Josh. Thanks for bringing that up.
Dr. Jonathan.
I thought he liked the pancakes in the pocket.
Yes, exactly. I love that. It's a very Will Rumbold move, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that whole thing. From a doctor's perspective, somebody obviously in the health world, I'm sure you probably wouldn't advise walking around with pancakes in your pocket and then consuming them. That's probably not advisable, right?
Probably not. I think knowing what else goes in the pocket, I think you probably should leave it for a plate.
I think so. Dr. Jonathan Friedberg with us, the Wilmot Cancer Institute director, and you guys fairly recently were designated by the NCI. What does that mean for the Wilmot Cancer Institute, Doctor?
Yeah, that's a really great thing for us and for the entire Rochester region. The National Cancer Institute has a process where they grant what's called designation, but it's really giving a grant to support research infrastructure. And it's a very highly competitive process. It took us 8 years to put this application together. Over 1,400 pages were submitted, and they came up to Rochester and did a 2-day site visit where they checked us out. And as a result, the grant gives us $10 million over 5 years to support the research infrastructure. But it goes way beyond that. This really allows us to be considered one of the elite cancer centers in the country. This is a group that works together to combat cancer. Over 85% of cancer research funding goes to these NCI-designated centers.